Hi, I'm Greg Smith, the Executive Director for Doña Ana Arts Council, and we're here at the Hood, where we're doing a virtual Community Arts Awards this year because we can't all gather together in person. Hopefully in 2021 that will change. But at this point, I want to thank Richard Parra and the folks at the Hood for letting us come in and film this so that you can watch this all together in the comfort of your home or office on Sunday evening. Thank you again for joining us. Thank you to all the supporters for the arts in our community. And please join us in appreciating these four folks who have made such a difference in our community for the arts. We're here with Dennis Milligan Lujan. He has been very active in our community as an artist and also as an advocate for the arts. He and Jeff have opened up their home to shows and have really been part of making art happen in our community, around our community, and for our community. And so I'm very pleased to be able to present you this year with the Doña Ana Arts Council Community Arts Award.
Wow.
Dennis, thank you so much, and congratulations. There you go, sir.
Wow, what an honor.
Hang that with the wonderful pieces of art in your home.
This is excellent. I'm just so speechless. I'm just, I don't know. There's so many things that come to mind. Thanking Jeffrey for all the things that we've done together in our 38 years together, and having the shows at the house. It's just amazing. All the people that are a part of it and make it so uniquely special. So that's a big thing to.
Well, and you've also worked on an online presence that has helped artists in our community.
Right.
So all of that contributes to our sense that you've really been very involved in important ways that have helped make it happen for us here. So we really appreciate it.
We all need to take risks and open doors and make things happen, and that's what I like to do.
Well, and just sort of a brief rundown, you have done art in French yarn and
French knots.
French knots and oil and watercolor and chalk and what else am I missing?
Copper, just
fabric. You've
fabric.
Done, yes.
Did parades, doing banners and all kinds of stuff. We had owned a theater company at one point. I've had 3 galleries, so I've been pretty active in the art realm for me, and basically kind of all around work that I've done, and it's amazing what happens with other artists too. I'm just blown away by some of the work that they do, and so I'm very excited to host them in shows that we've done because I've seen artists just come out of their shells and bring forth just wonderful things that I've never seen and they've never got to show. So that's what's really nice, is that they get to branch out and show what they can.
Well, and I think it's a lot like education, where you've actually started something, the ball gets rolling, they pick it up, they own it, and then they start making things happen on their own.
Right, yes.
And that's really a very gratifying thing to have been part of.
Yeah, and I point them in directions where it's like, okay, so-and-so has a space here where you might be able to show your photographs or things like that. So,
so you know enough people to point people in various directions, which is part of what we're trying to do as well.
Right.
So, good.
Thank you.
We'll collaborate with you.
Right. And Doña Arts Council is just a chameleon, where they change and do things different. So that's right.
We want to be able to stay abreast of the times and the needs, but also keep helping elevate what our community presents about itself and allows people to do.
And there's so much to be here and look at and enjoy Las Cruces, and I just absolutely love living here.
Well, we do too, so thank you for being part of that.
Well, thank you.
We're going to give you applause here in our limited capacity.
Yes.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Well, we're here with Kathleen Key. She has been presenting classes. She was doing a great job with presenting art history and different impressionism and those kinds of things, classes at the Arts Council before COVID struck. And then we asked her if she would do the Zoom version. And she didn't necessarily jump on that right on first, but it didn't take her long to acclimatize, and she has been going great guns. So Kathleen Key, it is my great pleasure and honor to present you with the Art in Education Award for this year from the Doña Ana Arts Council. We have a piece by Sally Quillen, and it is of Josefina's Gate in Mesilla. So congratulations, ma'am, and thank you for all the good work that you are doing. Please feel free to share a few thoughts.
It's been pure joy working with Doña Ana Arts Council, and I've taught a lot of students over the years. But what is so wonderful is that at Doña Ana Arts Council, the people are interested in art. So they're not, they come from all walks of life, but they enjoy art. And so that makes it really fun to teach. So thank you so much. And I really do have to plug Kathleen and Greg for telling me I could do Zoom, that I could learn new things. So
you took to it like a duck to water.
That's the biggest thing I've learned in COVID, is that we can still learn new things. So thank you so much. And I love Sally Quillen's work. That's gorgeous. So thank you.
Well, and Kathleen is probably far too modest. She really loves art, loves talking about it, and loves sharing what she knows and what she's learned and where she's been. One of the comments that is often made is, with Kathleen's classes, you'll know where to go eat and where to stay and where to go look around on your way to some of these museums and some of these locations. So even though it's a limited applause, we're going to give you the applause that we can today.
Okay. Thank you.
And thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Saba, thank you for joining us here today. You know, you have been doing so much to help us with our public art in our community, making sure that what we see in our community is something representative of us, our place, and some of the exciting possibilities here. So I'm very pleased to present you with our Art in Public Places Award this year from the Doña Ana Arts Council. Just our way of saying thank you, and also encouragement to you and to others to keep up that same kind of good work. Normally we would shake hands and do all kinds of things, but this time I will just very carefully hand this off to you and offer you an opportunity to say a little bit more about what you've been doing, what you look forward to doing, but also from my perspective, I'm just thrilled to get to see your work on the walls of some of our buildings and to know that you're going to keep doing that sort of thing and help us both appreciate our culture and our history, but also the artistic talent that exists in our community. So thank you very much.
Absolutely. It's my pleasure, my honor, and my duty to fulfill the needs of the public and how they feel about art, in particular graffiti art, which is what I am, but have since been becoming a grown-up, for lack of a better reasoning. Anyway, so what I do is aerosol art, and it's like the term aerosol, right? So aero is how we hunt for nourishment of our soul, right? Also how we defend our soul, right? Arrows. And then the soul is our soul. And anyway, like the sun brings out the flowers, right? And everywhere, anywhere, the graffiti arts or aerosol arts also brings out them beautiful colors and the feeling of warmness, because I don't know, when I go enter a new city and I see it full of colorful murals, I feel more inclined to stopping and getting a local sandwich. You know?
Well, thank you so much. I think I will never look at an aerosol can again the same way. Thank you for giving that broader perspective on on the arrow and the soul as far as how we approach that. But also thank you for providing people, I think, with an example of how they can transition from what oftentimes is, derided as graffiti art to what is a more mature and sophisticated art that's appreciated in our community. So thank you for those efforts and sharing that with us.
Yes.
Appreciate it.
And it's my, again, it's my honor to kind of lead the way for my kids, my children, but also the younger children that are watching what we do, right? And, and it's a really great outlet for, especially during these times, brings so much release of frustration due to, the COVID challenge that we're all taking part in.
A positive outlet. Well, normally we would have a large crowd applauding you, but let me applaud you myself today. Great job. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for embracing this, even this award, right, of public art. I never knew how much it meant to everyone until I got arrested. Just kidding.
Well, I didn't realize you'd been arrested. Okay, I'm taking that back. No, well, thank you. We really appreciate it. And we look forward to more good things.
Absolutely. And look forward to painting more walls and also bringing more representation of our local culture out into the street side.
And with the owner's permission, of course.
Oh, absolutely. Yes. And also I want to just shout out Murals of Las Cruces, where you can get in touch with them to get in touch with me or another local muralist that may beautify your backyard.
Very good. Well, no, I think that we have a lot of talent here and certainly a lot of opportunities to help Las Cruces be the kind of place where you'll stop and want to buy something or stay a while.
Absolutely.
Enjoy it. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
All righty. We're here with Sam and Amy Ritchie to present the posthumous award, the Glowacki Lifetime Achievement Award, to Nancy Ritchie for the work that she did with the Mesilla Valley Chorale and just so much in elevating music in our community for so many years. I didn't get to go to every single concert, but I went to a few, and I sure enjoyed them. And your mom was just a real treasure. She was a real delight to talk to, even outside of the concerts. And Sam, you shared somebody really wonderful with us. So thank you all for coming today, and thank you for receiving this award. This is the Glowacki Lifetime Achievement Award, made out for Nancy Ritchie. But if you all would like to say a few words, you feel free to do so. As far as what Nancy meant to you all and how she felt about doing what she did in our community, whatever you feel like you want to share, please feel free to do so.
Well, the first word that comes up for me for Nancy is passion. I mean, she just lived, breathed, talked, walked music. And her studies at Oberlin College in Ohio was all about music, voice, and instrumental piano, basically. So, and she just was passionate about it, no matter what it was, because she knew it. Music touches the heart of everybody. Depending on the music, some music just isn't as interested to some people, but she knew how to connect with an audience and knew which kind of music was appropriate for every audience. And I think the ones she did for the chorale were remarkable because she drew crowds. I mean, I don't know, I'm trying to think how many years she did that there, but it was significant.
It was like 17 years or something like that?
I think you're right. You're right. And so she really built that chorale. When we started with it, it was probably 20 at most voices. And what we ended up with 60. She was just dearly loved. I mean, people respected her, and she could get an admiring other person to just click with her right away. And it wasn't like she was trying to do that, but she just had that nature about her. Her calmness, her way of looking at things, her interaction with another human being was always graceful, really,
Yeah.
just perfectly graceful.
Well, lots of good memories, really. I mean,
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
and I have to tell you, I've known several people who participated in the chorale, and she was just in their highest esteem.
Yep.
Other people in music who maybe weren't in the chorale but knew her through that just had the highest regard for her.
Right.
So
Yeah, well, I mean, she treated everybody like a decent human being, you know, they deserved
there's
respect.
something in that, isn't there?
Yeah, just
yeah.
a little.
What a concept.
We could use some help with that in
Well, anyway, we wish that she was here to receive this herself, but
Wait.
we're very proud of her. And I know she's looking down on us right now, and she loves this community, and she just, passion is probably the best word to describe her. She was
Yeah.
very passionate, so.
Yeah, thank you for being here today. Thank you for honoring us with her memory.
Oh,
And,
it's an honor, really.
You know, really, like you said, Amy, I wish she was here to receive it,
Sure.
but, you know, I feel in many ways she is.
Yeah.
Congratulations to you all. Thank you so much for being here,
Thank
and
you.
thank you for sharing
Thanks for
Nancy
the
with us.
invitation, yeah.
Really,
Yeah,
really
thank you.
an important part of our community.
Right. Well,
Will
the
long
fut-
be remembered.